I'm gonna need us all to be this comfortable. So what I mean is I need everybody to go grab a blanket, get our bonnets. Let's get cozy because today I'm gonna give you a recap of The Misconnection by Tia Williams, the Tia Williams, because she was not playing when she wrote this book. You know Tia Williams as the author of not only A Love Song for Ricky Wilde, she's also the author of 7 Days in June, and Audrey and Bash Are Just Friends, which is a YA novel. And you know, me being a teen librarian, it was just perfect. Just like she does it all for me. She does adult romance, she does YA romance. But before we get into any of that, as always, I have to introduce myself. My name is Michaela. I am a librarian in the Bay Area, and this is my channel where I talk about what I'm reading. I talk about my week as a librarian, the programs that I've had, and just updates on life. Yes, I give book recommendations, and I also talk about what I don't want to read, and what I won't finish. But yes, if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here. Be sure to like and subscribe because I give it's been like a monthly lately, but I usually give a weekly video on a Monday, with a recap. I said I was coming back with The Misconnection. And if you've already been here before and you've been watching, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. But like I said, go get a bonnet, go get your do-rag, whatever you got. Go get a blanket, get your pajamas, some water, some tea, some drink, and let's get into this. Shh, we're in a library. So, The Misconnection by Tia Williams. Like I said last week, I was going into this one blind because I had no idea what it was going to be about. I did say it did remind me of a Samantha Young novel, Flight or Fight, where it was like an enemies to lovers, but it was wrong. I was wrong, okay? And I'm glad I was wrong because this was cuter. So Sasha is a casting director, right? And she's living in New York, you know, boss bitch. She's about her business, getting her money, and she has no problems until she has an incident with, of course, a man. It's always a man, right? That makes her where she has to move, and she's like a shut-in. And this is like from the pandemic to like present day, where she's just staying in and she's a shut-in, and she's like really isolating herself because she doesn't trust anyone, and she's just scared, until she's like, oh, I need to get back into the game. She's gonna go back to work. She's about to start her life over. You know, she's about to get back into her mode, right? About to go get this money. But on the way, like on the plane, you know, she bosses up. She gets her new job. She's on her new shit. She's getting her hair done, all that. On the plane ride to her, you know, to her destination of her new job, she meets this little spicy Italian man who's like flirting with her, giving her the vibes, and she hasn't been dating, right? So this has been on her own, like she's been isolated. So she meets this man, he's so nice, da 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 da. They're chopping it up in first class, you know. It's cute, but they don't exchange any information. Like they have this wonderful exchange. They get off the plane, they hold their hands and stuff. They get in different cars, and they don't have any, like, no names, no numbers, no nothing was exchanged. So you would be like, what? So all she can remember was his profession. He said he was a hotel like inspector and all this. So she writes this big email at her corporate email, by the way, looking for him, blah blah blah. She's looking for him. People are sending her back all this stuff. They can't find him. The only man that she knows who will be able to find her is a private investigator that she used in the past, named West. Now let's talk about West. West is a former private investigator. He used to work under his father until he had a client that he kind of got a little too involved with, and he had to quit. So now he's a barbecue salesman. He has a food truck where he sells barbecue, and he's really good at it, like brisket and all that. So okay, right? So she goes to meet him again, and it's like sparks, right? Because I guess they had this little exchange when he helped her with the issue she had before. And what's crazy about this, I said, oh, it's mutual, right? So imagine, this is the kind of book where it's like, you think you know what you want until you get what you really want. And you're like, maybe I don't want what I thought I wanted after all. So her and Wes have to like walk the fine line of professionalism in this pool that they have for one another. It's a good read. That's all I can say. I give it a 10 out of 10. Give it a 10 out of 10. It was so good. The only thing that No, I lied. Oh my gosh, I lied.
They lie.
I give it a 9 out of 10, and it was only because of the ending. The ending for me felt rushed, and I love Tia Williams because she's going to wrap it up. And she's going to wrap it up in a way where I feel like settled. This one, I felt like it was good because everything was wrapped up, but it just was like, the pace was so calm, and then we got to the end, it was just like, and I was like, oh. But she could do no wrong goodbyes. I still give her a 9 out of 10. I give her a 9 out of 10. She does good work. She's a good writer, and I admire her. I can't wait for what's next from her. And she's going to be at the Black Romance Book Festival this year, so that's exciting. But yeah, 9 out of 10. Up next is going to be My Blade, Your Back, Your Knife, My Heart. The book before, this is going to be the second one. I'm actually reading with my friend Ayana, who actually lives in Atlanta, so this is exciting. From the Bay to it's the Bay to anyway. A Bay Area girly and Atlanta girly are going to be reading this, and I'll be back with this next week. As far as this week, being a librarian, this week was very calm for me, actually. I did have a program, but it got canceled, which sometimes happens. I had a food program, but the person wasn't able to come because their car broke down. Things happen. It's cool. I had no programs this week, so it was very calm. I did learn about vocational awe, though, and I'm going to post that on YouTube Shorts. Is it Shorts or I don't know, something on YouTube, so that we could talk about it on here as well, and just the profession of librarianship and how it's glamorized in this way, but there's a lot of pitfalls in this profession as well. I talk about that and just taking your time off, and that goes for anybody and everybody. I hope that you are taking your time off, whether it be summer, whether it be winter, fall, doesn't matter the season, doesn't matter the day. It's your time. You need to take it so you're not burned out. There's enough going on in the world that you don't have to suffer and force yourself to work. We are not workhorses. And yes, but let me get off my soapbox. Oh my gosh, yes, but this week was a really good week. I plan on reading at least My Blade, Your Back, and I also have a really big program this week as well. It's called Haircuts, Braids, and Backpacks, which is very exciting. They're all going to be free. So everything at the library is free, but this event is very special to me because it's for the culture. We're about to go into back to school, but it's so expensive. Haircuts are like $50, and y'all know braids. That's the reason I'm in this bonnet now. I just took them braids off, like took them out. So I'm free, and my neck. You know when you take your braids off and your neck just like anyway. And just free backpack, just a way to give back to the community and show that we care. We're excited for back to school, and just to make sure everybody's feeling fresh, because that's the best thing is self-esteem going into school. School is already hard enough for kids to go into, and yeah, hopefully it helps. So yes, looking forward to that. But yes, last week we did not have a song a week because I gave a tour of the cruise library, but this week I got a song. So this song is by AJ Tracy. The song is called Crush with Georgia Smith, and it's like drill. And really, I don't really listen to UK rappers, I guess. If you would call this rap, I don't know. I think it is drill, but it's just not so fast, and I don't know. But it's cute, and I love me some Georgia Smith. Georgia Smith could do no wrong, and she's like, I don't really know the song, so it's just like we just gonna vibe to it. But hold on.
I don't wanna cause any problems.
I don't you feeling yourself. And I like the song because you know that little English accent with that beat. But we can't, that copyright. We can only play so much. Gotta keep it nice. Gotta keep it brief. But Crush by AJ Tracy and Georgia Smith. That's the song of the week. yeah, I feel like we wrapped it up nicely. We're back to being consistent. Not 1 week, but 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. We are back, baby. We are back. I hope that you have a good week ahead. I hope that everybody got some rest. It was a full moon last week and it was a little wonky, but this week will be better. Today in church, we learned to have faith in the plan of the Lord and just moving forward. So I hope that you just know you are not in control of things and that He is, and we're going to make it, y'all. Good vibes and vibrations this week. I'm going to bed. See y'all next week with a recap, a review. Peace, y'all.